That moment when you realize that everybody else in your family has a walk-in closet except for you. I'm SD, and it actually took me quite a long time to define and carve my own personal style, and I got a couple of tips for you. Oh, and if you think this is gonna be that one time where we have like some really long intro, nah, it's not. Let's do this. 1. Define where you are coming from, because if you don't even know where it is you're coming from as far as developing your own personal style, how do you know where it is that you want to go? Now, to kind of elaborate on that a little bit, I was a dude who wore gym clothes all over the place. I mean, like everywhere. I would go to the gym, and then I would leave the gym, and I would continue to wear those same gym clothes everywhere. Grocery store, gym clothes. Target, gym clothes. Gotta stop at the gas station, gym clothes. You know what I would do? I've got a pair of Viking shorts, and I would wear these shorts all the time. I would wear them everywhere because people would then think, hey, that must be the new cornerback for the Vikings. Hey, look at that. He shops at the grocery store just like me. He eats white bread just like me. Wow. This right here, this was my go-to outfit. I wore this outfit everywhere. Now, if you don't know anything about the Minnesota Vikings, that's okay. We lose a lot of, really important games. It just is what it is. I'm just kind of used to it. But I'm still a really big fan. And without kind of giving away too many details as to where exactly I live really close to where they actually used to practice. So seeing Vikings players around town was just kind of normal, and it was common. We all got really used to it. So I decided I'm gonna play off of that. So I bought these shorts. Like, I've had these shorts for like 7 years. And the funny story about these shorts is when I bought them, it was right when Nike had bought the NFL license. They had just gotten the NFL merchandise license, and a lot of their stuff they actually wear on the field. In fact, I think like almost all of it they actually wear on the field. But when I bought these shorts, I had bought them just after the season, so I continued to wear them, and they don't wear the same thing every single season. So if you actually had a good eye, you would have looked and you would have said, those aren't the same shorts that they actually wear, so I don't think that guy actually plays for the Vikings. But whatever, he's a big black guy. He must have, right? At least that's what like a lot of old people thought. Now, I identified that problem at the time and realized it needed to change, but the way that I changed it up was not okay in any way, shape, or form, because what happened then is I got into real estate, which meant that I had to wear nice clothes all the time, right? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. When you wear nice clothes all the time, all it does is it really kind of it pushes people away a lot of times. It really does. It makes people feel uncomfortable because it makes it kind of seem like you are trying to give off the impression that you are way more important than you actually are. Hello. I was wondering if you had a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior today. No, I'm just kidding. This is an example of an outfit that I wouldn't wear on like a weekday when you're going out to a happy hour. When something like this is totally normal and fits in, I'd wear this on like a Saturday afternoon at like a kid's birthday party. And everybody's kind of looking like, why? Yo, it's August. It's hot. Why are you wearing that? Oh, because I was wondering if anybody here would like to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Yeah, I didn't get very many clients from wearing things like this. People don't look at you and say, wow, that guy must sell houses and be really successful at it. It's more like, does he ever not dress up? I mean, we're at a birthday party. Why? 2. And so the next step that I had to take was to define my basic foundation. Now, by that, what I mean is, what do I actually want to like wear? Like, what pieces do I want to put together? And I decided that things like t-shirts and polos and dress shirts and jeans and chinos, that was kind of how I wanted to revolve everything around. But I didn't really do it the right way at all at first because I didn't know how to color match. I didn't know how to color block. So I would just like wear things that they just didn't work. And it didn't work in a way where it clearly didn't match or it clearly didn't work. It was just enough where it brought it to your attention and you're like, that outfit, it's not horrible, but there's just something about it that just makes me feel a little bit unsettled on the inside. What is it? So I took everything down and I finally figured out what it was that did work, and that's just very earthy tones as far as my t-shirts go. So I wear a lot of like maroon/burgundy, that color. I wear olive green. I wear black. I'll wear white t-shirts, but as far as brighter colors go, that's really about it. And I really like those colors because they do just enough to draw attention to me in a good way, but not in a way where you do a double take where you're like, the contrast is just so much. It's What is up with all that contrast, man? It's making me feel, again, like a little bit uneasy on the inside.
Hey, one more thing, super random. Andy went poop this morning because she gets excited when there's visitors and she just didn't have the time to. So she may cry to go outside. That's what it is. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, it's good. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Andy Dogs, where you at? Sounds like you didn't handle business this morning, so we gotta go handle some business. How do you feel about that? You wanna go handle some business? Do you wanna go find some squirrels? Do you want to not have that light blow you out with my camera so we can barely see you, cute self, huh? What do you think about that, Spaghetti Dogs? How do you feel about that? I think we should go do that, huh? Do you want to just keep ignoring me and pretend that I don't have a camera in your face, pretend that I'm not even here even though I feed you every single day? Oh, I know. There you go, Andy Dogs. Andy Dogs, you want to come say hello, Andy Dogs? You want to come say hello? Oh, I know. Come say hello, Andy Dogs. Say hello. And I took everything that I put on my basic foundation, found out the right color blocking and patterns and colors and all that stuff, and I tailored it because I knew that that was the one defining thing. That was, I guarantee you, the one thing that I knew that no other guy out there was going to do. I knew that I could buy the same pair of chinos and the same t-shirt as another guy. I knew that I could buy the same dress shirt as another guy, but that guy, he doesn't know how to tailor his clothes. And not only that, but he doesn't think that he needs to tailor his clothes. But you and I, yeah, if you've been here for a while, yeah, we know that. So knowing that I could walk into Target and buy a $6 t-shirt and tailor it to look amazing on me, know that that same t-shirt doesn't look anything like that on anybody else, well, that in and of itself was probably the number one thing that I did to define my personal style that just made it just, I love it. 3, it didn't work. And by that I mean I had to pay close attention what I tried out, but didn't work at all, because there was a number of things that I tried that, again, like it's kind of a reoccurring theme on this channel, seemed like a good idea at the time, and execution, yeah, not so much. 2 of those things were this. 1, graphic tees. I love graphic tees, I do, don't get me wrong. I wear them all the time on this channel. A lot of times I really only buy them and tailor them to actually like wear in videos, because I gotta change it up every once in a while. But graphic tees to me, and this is just my opinion, I get that they're very common, they're very popular, a lot of people wear them all the time, but to me, graphic tees just really kind of give off just a different vibe that I want to give off. To me, as an older dad, graphic tees, yeah, man, I can't really be wearing those things anymore because they're, dare I use the word immature. I don't mean that people who wear them are immature, they just give off a vibe of immaturity. If you know what I mean, like let me know in the comments how you feel about that. I actually made a really big purge of all of this stuff already, but even still, there's still some stragglers in here that really just didn't work out at all. Now, as an example, when I kind of shifted into t-shirt mode, I got this Charlie Brown looking thing, which no, this shirts like this just do not work at all. And I kind of wear it in videos sometimes. It was on clearance, it doesn't really matter. But that doesn't make it okay, it's really just gonna sit right here. This shirt, I love this shirt. It's a graphic tee. This might look familiar to a lot of you guys, but it's, again, it's a graphic tee, so I wear it at home. I sometimes wear it in public, not really all that much though. And even dress shirts. This shirt used to be one of my favorite dress shirts, and it still is for a lot of different reasons. But this shirt, this works if you work in like corporate America or you're selling houses, but if you're just going to a kid's birthday party, no bueno. I don't really like it too much. Same with this one, same story, no bueno. This shirt right here, this one's funny. If you were from Minnesota, let me know down in the comments what this is. This is actually for a local pond hockey tournament that they do every single year on Lake Minnetonka. And it's pretty cool if you want to see a whole bunch of like 43-year-old washed up dudes who used to be good at sports, who aren't good at sports at all anymore, go play in that tournament. Go check it out. And even this one down here, I did this one in a tailoring video. We tailored this shirt. I'm never gonna wear this shirt. I don't really like this shirt. I didn't like it when I bought it. I just bought it for that video, but here it is, just kind of occupying space in my closet. Same with this one. Tailored this one for a video. That shirt very good? No, I'm never, ever gonna wear this shirt. But even just looking at it cumulatively as a whole, it's all come so far because there's so many things in here that do work. There's so many colors and different styles in here that really do work, and that's really kind of what it comes down to. It comes down to just being able to experiment, figuring out what works, what doesn't work, what you're comfortable in, what you're not comfortable in at all, and you just grow and expand and just keep going. Everybody makes mistakes along the way as far as trying to find their own personal style. Clearly, I have made a lot of mistakes as far as trying to find my own personal style. But again, when you look at it cumulatively, you will notice that the good outweighs the bad. It's slowly shifting over into more good than bad. You should have seen what it looked like a couple weeks ago before I cleaned all this stuff out, that's for sure. So this is how I got here. This is how you could get here. And the best part about this is you and we don't need to worry about taking pictures wearing super trendy clothes and then looking back 15 years from now and being like, why did I think that was a good idea? Because I don't really know if a lot of those women out there wearing those high-waisted jeans realize that, but they're going to look back on those pictures and be like, wow, I got a giant fupa. And that is all I got for you. SD out, deuces!